Hello everyone, it's Lizzie Wolf. I don't know how I got here or why I'm playing this. But, yeah. How do I make... Wait, I have my headphones on, but sound isn't coming out of them. So I'll have to fix that, but, I just do it for the microphone on here. Hello? Well, that's weird, okay. So, today I'm gonna be playing Doki Doki Literature Club. You see on the screen right here? Warning, this game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. So, yeah, how do I, okay. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game for time. Okay, go to that. I agree. Okay. I agree to everything, Mr. Game. Oh, I love this musical. This music, not musical. What am I saying? Yay. Okay. Okay. So, yes, it looks so cute. What could be wrong with this game? I have no idea. I do. Okay. Okay, so Flora Wolf is going to be joining us today. Flora Wolf is going to be joining us today. I'm going to have to say everything like twice or something. I don't even know. I just have my microphone on, and whatever I say, it picks up so she can hear it. She's not allowed to video call or call anyone or whatever. So, this is the next best thing. She sends me voice messages and I send her questions like this. So, I'm gonna ask you a question about the game Flora Wolf. My question is, why? My question is, why am I playing this game, and talk me out of it, please. You know what, I'm just gonna, new game, whatever, please enter my name. Duh, Lizzie. Okay, yes. Okay. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. What a great way to start the game. Okay. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. Okay, that says saying on the thing. She played this when she was 8, she said. So, she probably knows what characters I'm talking about, because I do have the microphone on, and not always does it pick up what I'm actually saying. Okay, you know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long? Question mark? Okay. Click. Clickety clickety click. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better of running away. I almost feel better off running away. Okay. However, I just sigh and I don't in front of them. Boring. Okay. I overslept again. What did I just put? I don't even. No, stop. I don't want this. No. You know what? This is just Okay, I'm gonna put my tablet to the side. I overslept again! Oh no! But I caught you this time. Yeah. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Hey, you say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Lizzie. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. What? Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. So Flora Wolf said that, she doesn't remember any bad words in this, so if there is any, just ignore them and I will not say them. We cross the street together and make our way to school. Whoop whoop. Ow, ow, ow. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. Okay. By the way, Lizzie, have you decided on a club to join yet? Oh, that's why it's called that. I just realized that. My smoothie brain. A club? I told you already. I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I told you this. I told you this. I haven't been looking either. Whoops-a-daisy. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? Well, I don't know. I wasn't there. Wait a second. Okay. I'm sure it's possible that I did. And one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sari likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Okay. I was talking about how I'm worried that you don't. Okay. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me. You know, aren't we late to school by now? And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you. Okay? Trust me, right? No. Okay. Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Just a little, a tiny bit. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by a carefree girl? I don't know! More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself. Okay. How am I laughing? How am I laughing already? What about this is funny? I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I knew it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall. What? looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Siri wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Why did I say it like that? Sari must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw it sitting there and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me. I love that. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, know what? Well, you could come to my club. Sorry. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. It is horrifying. No. Mimi. There he is, Vice President of the Literature Club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. Okay. And soon I make cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. You learned a lesson. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of a... I let out a long sigh. Okay. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yay, let's go! And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake! I deject across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Siri, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. Bad. And I glance around the room. Girl 1 with a fabulous name. Just kidding. Okay. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a we're pretending. We're pretending we to kill the atmosphere. What happened? Hello? What happened? Okay. Well, that was weird. Let's see. What a nice surprise. We're supposed to be like a boy in this, but whatever. Whatever. Welcome to the club! All words escape me in this situation. The thing is, do I look like a boy to you? No. This club is full of incredible... What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. Okay. Girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki. It's one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me seems probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears fairly more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Whatever. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right? No, it's not. That's right. It's great to see you again, Lizzie. Monica smiles sweetly. Ugh. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me generally feels a little... Ugh. Okay, come sit down, Lizzie. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Yay! Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the why did I say closest? Closet. Oh, what was that? Okay, what did I just do? Hello? No. Off. Okay. Did that work? Okay. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. That sounds delicious. So cute! And it sounds cute too. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. No, I don't think I do. Just hurry and take one. So he grabs one first, then Monica, I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcakes around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki's quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. This feels kind of weird, okay. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe. Not for you know, you, dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. I have weird logic too, besties. No. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. What? That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Well, I didn't. She made me. Okay. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. I'm being kidnapped. No. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here. So... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year? Aha, well, you know. No, I don't. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and and how to I can't speak today. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then, I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. You could put it that way. Okay. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the efforts to start something brand new. And so, Flora Wolf sent me, like, a voice message and asked if I like the game so far. Yes. Wait.
How far have you gotten into the game?
I don't know. She said, how far have you gotten into the game? I like it. Okay. Let's continue. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention. Like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why we're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Lizzie, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, I'm gonna just text Flora Wolf. Okay, I'm gonna continue playing it now. Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. Okay, I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Nope. well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her fingers. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. That level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I had walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes lit up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep... psychological... I can't speak today. Elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, but if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh? Why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give me that back! Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as before. Okay, sorry. I'm not cute. Okay, I'm literally out of breath. I'm trying to read as fast as possible. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. She's okay. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experiences too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example, help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I want to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. What? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Lizzie? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. And what's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I I can't speak today. Come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sarah may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All 4 girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought, she's angry. Lizzie, you all, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these. Goodness gracious. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sari wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came by for the cupcakes, I would... Okay. Not like I did that or anything. That makes it official. Welcome to the literature club! Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Lizzie, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. What's that supposed to mean? Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my writing skills? I can't not speak today. I've said that like a million times. I get all tongue twisted. This is worse than me saying the outro. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Lizzie, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sari. I've never walked home That's right, Sari and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the 2 of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls, Sori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to go closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. Oh. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Yeah. It's time to write a poem. Oh. Okay. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. You're wonderful. What? Valentine. Sunset. Rainbow. Vanilla. Lollipop. Summer. Pleasure. Cheer. Warm. Flower. Fun. Bubbles. Awesome. Nature. Party. Kawaii. Vacation. vivid, agonizing sadness waterfall. Waterfall. Why not? I'm trying to make it as happy as possible. Smile! Rose. Kiss. Strawberry. I did it! I wrote a poem! I'm so proud of myself. Hi again, Lizzie. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha ha ha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I'll keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Lizzie. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like you just... Okay. Harry told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year, and last year too. I don't even know if you... I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth. Okay. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying manga and manga. Yeah, manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Lizzie always gives it... That's still weird for me. His best as long as he's having fun. I'm just gonna say she helps me with... No, that sounds even weirder. Because it's not supposed to be... Okay. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Life. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You should know that. You are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Lizzie can become good friends too. Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation that she put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. Do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. What? Okay. So, any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into a bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so... She even picked out a book she thinks I like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this 100%. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Siri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. I want to read the poem that I wrote. Can we? Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in her closet. Man, looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slump down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could possibly fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and I'm listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone that what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and I cannot speak. Okay. I can speak, just not very well. Okay. But it's not like bad at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sari's taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Huh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? Yeah. What kind? Well, I guess it could. Cupcakes! Yeah! I knew that was coming. Aha, good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. What is that supposed to mean? Cupcakes it is, then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sarah is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sarah can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. It's like, sorry. Wait, you scared the living daylights out of me. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glanced over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. Hehehe. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? Look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still over sleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on! At least give me the benefit of doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sari, it's written all over you. Sari glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around you. I run my fingertips down the side of Sari's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get it right. Oh, I won't fall for that? Okay. I don't know if I just skipped something, whatever. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. There's toothpaste stain on your collar right there. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I don't care about that. Hey, you meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer Seriously, Siri. Why do you think you... Okay. That's super mean. Super mean. Sorry. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button... Okay. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Don't say that. You make me feel weird about it. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggled to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. Sigh. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? I mean, okay. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now. So, what's... No more. So once more, okay. Phew. That's not much better. So he puts her arms and twirls around. So I keep it unbuttoned. Then I want to have a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, he wouldn't let me do things like this. He would take care of me. And that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Goodness gracious, okay. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Ah, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yes! Yay! I'm so happy too. Lizzie, I can't wait to read yours. I can't wait to read mine either. I don't know what I wrote. Yes. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, do you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find as much inspiration since I'd never really done this before. Well, now that everyone is ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? Ooh, Monica. I should start with Monica. Yesterday she seemed eager to read my poem, and I want her to know I'm putting in effort. Hi, Lizzie. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for clubs, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Ah ha ha ha. Don't worry, Lizzie. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. Makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you have those sorts of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sarah and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. It sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get from reading your poem. Sure, you sure you're not reading it too much? I could be. Sound like you're. But in any case, Sarah's writing has some gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy could enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be okay, for their own kind styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry. I'm not big. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be so big. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Oh, yay. Oh, I like that. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the noisy neighbor. Now I can't see. It's just a little. Wow! So, what do you think? It's very freeborn, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure how to put it. I guess you would say that I had some type. My lips are dry. Okay? It's been influencing my poems a bit. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. What did I just do? Hello? What did I just force yourself to get something down on a paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Good advice. Flora Wolf asked, how's the game going? Okay, I answered her question. Who should I show my poem to next? Sarah. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Missy. I love it. I haven't read it yet. I don't even know what I wrote. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. At least we're being honest. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Ah ha 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 ha. I'm sure your opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even... That was loud. Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Lizzie poem. To make you feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Huh? Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. What did I write? You're so weird. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It really reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course.